Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to City Skylines, City McCityface. Last episode was quite a nice, productive one as we finally did what I set out to do quite some time ago. We actually got some semblance of life onto this island as now we've got lots of lovely new developments. And I believe the residence that was first here was, of course, the Florence residence, which is now quite aptly and handily marked by these power lines. Do we actually still need those? For the time being, yes. I'll probably leave one here just to mark out exactly where this residence is. Our first development here. So glorious. And we don't actually need this one right now, do we? Why is this here still here? Go away. And, well, technically we don't need any of this now anymore, do we? Because we've got it connected there. Okay. So my main goal with this one is to zone out some more land here and get some more developments going on here, particularly more residential, because we've only got low density residential up here, which is growing quite nicely, but I want some high density high rises along here so we can get some proper usage out of all these subway stations that I've been putting down. However, unfortunately, we do have to wait for demand to go up a bit. So I'm going to unfortunately have to do a bit more road construction, but hopefully I won't have to spend too much time on it. And as we do this, this demand will start to steadily rise up, and then we can start some zoning. In the meantime, yep, these are going out quite nicely. All lovely, dovely, jubbly, wonderful. And are people still complaining about land value? What's this? Oh, not enough customers. Oh, no worries, we're getting people moving in steadily. Let's see if we can crack over 100,000 in this episode. That would be quite nice. But in order to do that, we need to not dilly-dally at all, like I always do. So I'm hopefully going to try and just get a nice, fairly simple layout, maybe. We'll have to see. Because I'm also going to carry on a road. Can I carry on a road from this corner and just sort of slink it past? Perhaps I can just sneak it past those pillars. Lovely. Right, so we've got that there going. But I think I'm going to focus on... going to see if I can slip this past the pillars. Carry on that way for now. Can I? What's in the way? Space already occupied. Oh, I'm doing it... Right, wrong zone. Like this. Okay, we can slink that past quite nicely. This one's going to be a bit trickier because, oh, maybe we can just slip it past. Perfect. Lovely. Things are working in our favour. So we're off to a good start right now, hopefully. Now the next question is, how far down can we get on and off ramps off this highway? I'm actually hoping that we can fit one. Oh, the space already occupied. That's probably because of the pillars. Or not. Ah, so this works. Good. Although that does cause another problem because of these. I'm going to need to adjust this slightly. So do that. And then get it as close as we can get it. And then on-off ramps. How far down... or how close, hang on, let me just double check. Has to be around this sort of area. So if I try to carry these on for a bit longer, whoops, no, I want those. And I want them to stretch kind of a bit further away, so we don't get too many sections too close to one another. And then say about here-ish. Well, that should be plenty of space, actually. I can probably get a bit closer. Let's see about that. And then on-off ramps. From there. That works. Lovely. And then up that way. And then from this spot here. And up again. Perfect. Ah, things are working wonderfully. We've got quite a bit of demand for more offices. What kind of office zoning can we get? I suppose... I think this would work better for residential because then people living here can get a very nice view of the waterfront, but this block here could be good for offices. Yeah, let's put some offices along this Although there's some right there as well, but we'll put in some more so there'll be an even bigger buffer against all this commercial that we're putting down here. People want offices to work. You've got plenty of offices, though we are going to need a bit of education here. I don't think I even have a high school. I don't. That needs to be rectified. So let's plop one down. Oh, it needs to be more central. Right there. So it can kind of just about reach both of those residential zones. They've got a primary school each, so if we can put in a high school in between the two, about there-ish, plus we'll have more residential along this route. Yeah, that works. In the meantime, whoa, that demand did skyrocket quite a bit. Although it might have actually, since we're getting lots of uneducated people moving in here, it was probably actually demand for regular industry like this. Which, by the way, because this is all pretty much at maximum level now, they want lots of highly educated people. And this is all leveled up as well. Wonderful. Oh, Christ, traffic. There's nothing really much more I can do about this without doing extensive and time-consuming road reworks. So, I'm not really going to waste too much time on that. Demand, I'm guessing demand isn't going up because they've still got all these places to move into as such. Though commercial, I think we've used all the commercial zoning here, yeah. Just apart from that one block. So hopefully that will go up that will go up in time. I suppose I could move into this zone next, but I want to get a more sort of central area set up so we can see how traffic's going to flow along here. Because we've got 1, 2, 3 on-off ramps towards the highways that they can use, as well as all these connecting roads. I'll have to wait and see how that goes. In the meantime, enough distractions. Let's figure out exactly... I can actually get rid of these. Say... I try to do a bit of a ring round. Need to figure out the on-off ramps. And then move down. How far down? Wait, it needs to be more central. I think it'll be... Although this will only be... This one's going to be a bit awkward because it's on the edge of a coast. So I can only have it go on and off one side. Unless I do some really awkward loop arounds. So if I go whoop, like, oh, yeah, whoop, or something. Let's just double check. So it has to be, because of the curve, if I do it like this, it can be about one or so of those lengths away. So if I can get it a bit closer to this part and then give it a sharp turnaround, and then lift it up about here, keep a relatively good distance, as well as along here. I could actually do it here, and yeah, I'm gonna do it here instead. Well, there goes the plane. Do we actually have an airport yet? We don't, do we? I've never gotten around to putting in an airport. It's not gonna fit, is it? I was thinking this would be an ideal location. Nice and central. Or maybe I could bulldoze... No, I don't want it to be in the middle of a residential sector. That would be terrible. Maybe this island here? This is quite secluded. This could be airport island or something. Or here. Nice big area. Or we've got plenty of space out here. If I could just move the train line right into the middle of the city or something. Speaking of which, I need to figure out a place to put all of these statues and buildings and such. And what is this? Tax office. Yeah. All this stuff. I really should get around to putting in some of these. Just never... Getting distracted, I'm sorry. Let's just finish off this road. So we want to give a fairly wide berth. We can move in a bit close along here. Hug it quite nicely. I'm just going to take a bit of a guess here and give it sort of a similar length. And then quickly bring it down. There, lovely. So just to make absolutely certain, yeah. That works. And that works. Good. So if I can build another section of road here, we'll be all good. Or I can put it on this island. I'm not really going to make use of any of that. Is that oil? I'm guessing that's oil. Hang on. Natural resources. No, that's pollution. Yeah, that's oil. With a bit of forestry and a bit of agriculture as well. This could be a resource island. I don't think there's anything on this one. Apart from trees. Lots of them. But can I actually even fit an airport onto there? That's the question. Transport. I can. Alright, what could I do with the highway then? I suppose I could just merge this highway into one big 6-lane road. And then just have the airport come from there. I've already gone 11 minutes and I haven't actually done that much as I'd hoped to. We've got a lot of industry and office demands. Well, this is all filled up quite nicely. Should I just have one big office block right here? That should fill demand quite nicely. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Just one big block of offices. In the meantime, I'm going to need to move these power lines so that they don't interfere with the zoning. Let's quickly do that, and then power, the lines, and just do that. Lovely. I'm going to want to bulldoze this turbine as well. This turbine. So if I fill up this area, they'll develop, power will bleed over, then I can get rid of that turbine, and then I can fill in the rest of this area. I'm also going to send it all the way out there as well. So we'll let that build, and I should move this a bit and have it snake out a bit somewhere a bit further away from the on and off ramp. That does look a bit odd, admittedly, but yeah, it does. Could I have this one snake a bit further? Just it doesn't look as off. Whoops, no. Space, or I guess I can't. Shame. I'll have to deal with a rather odd-looking road there, but at least it keeps a fairly even distance between this lot. Or maybe I could have it a bit less obnoxious. Decisions. There we go, like that. And then like this. And I can carry it on. I'm going to need to be careful because that's where the on and off ramp's going to go. I'm going to leave it for the time being. I'm trying not to spend as much time doing this because I've wasted so many minutes of this playthrough just figuring out where to put all my damn roads. And it's just, yeah, you know. Whoops, need to start the curve a bit earlier there. And like that. Nice and simple. We'll leave that for the time being. Figure out where the on and off ramp's going to go. And then such and such. And, whoa, this has developed very nicely. I can get rid of this turbine now. And we're getting a bit of residential demand. So if I just, for the time being, fill in the rest of this, have one big massive block of offices. And I could put in some commercial, but we don't actually have any commercial demand whatsoever. So I'll just fill this area with offices. I'll leave a bit here just in case we do get any commercial demand. But this metro station should see quite a bit of use now. And I might as well, since average traffic, well, oh, so much red. Is it because there are lots of people moving in or something? Everyone's trying to use this one road to get here. Oh, stop that. Transportation. I suppose I could try to adjust some of these lines. Just add one vehicle to each of these, since it will no doubt get quite busy. Look at all these passengers. It's glorious. And now that's all up. I think it's about time we got ourselves an airport. So I'm going to demolish that and see if I can have them both sort of meld into one 6-lane. with some trees so that people have a sort of a nice entrance to the city. Now, this may or may not work. Want it page down. That's a bit too severe of a curve. Let's adjust it a bit. Well, it's not perfect, but it works. And now, hopefully, we don't have any elevation problems because I did actually... Fuck! Just as I thought of it, slope too frickin' steep. I should have seen it coming. I never actually took note of the elevation of this island. And no matter how much I try, I just cannot even things out, can I? Soften. Level. I'm probably going to have to level the whole island at this rate. If I try to level it, just say... Ooh, whoa. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. No, why are you doing it that... Hey, what am I... Elevate... Hang on, what am I doing wrong? Click with second to choose target height. Oh, right, I missed that part. Oh, whoops. Oh, that's a bit more intense than I was expecting. It could work. Oh, who am I kidding? No, it won't. Thing is, I need to remove the road first. Can I still put in a 6-lane from there? Good, I can. So, I now need to do it from that elevation. Right, maybe I'm on the verge of working this out, but we'll see. Right, we want to flatten it out nice and even. These poor trees don't know what's going on. They're just sinking up and down, up and down. And I'm sorry, creator of this map. I'm essentially ruining your design inside of it, and I'm sorry. I'll see if I can maybe soften it out a bit once I put down the airport. Just even it out. Get rid of all these extra slopes. I might as well put it on max strength now that I hopefully know what I'm doing. Okay, is this enough space? I'm hoping it is. So how big is this airport? Again, I keep forgetting. Building must be placed roadside. I'm going to need to do it more. Okay, here's hoping it doesn't screw up my water pumping stations. At least, as long as the water's still there, then we're good to go. Okay, do all that. No more contour lines around here, so hopefully it should be nice and flat. Airport again. That should be plenty of space there. Building must be placed roadside. Okay, we just need a road. I'm putting in a road. Give it a nice curve. And now, hopefully, at long last, dan da da dan, say hello to City McCityface's first official airport. It's admittedly quite a dangerous airport because of this big slope right here. I'll see if I can soften terrain. Hang on. I want shift, soften. Okay, let's see if we can just soften it out a bit. Right, so it's not as severe of a drop. Okay, this is working. Essentially removing the cliff and turning it into a bit more of a slope. Still quite a severe slope, but a bit less somewhat dangerous. Planes could just sort of land, try to come to a stop here and then just sort of slide down onto the runway. No, that's here. No. Or maybe just land here and then sort of go on a little roller coaster ride down this way. That would certainly be quite interesting. Whoops. That's just the road. Okay. We're okay-ish. Right, that's all that done. So, oh, alright. And of course, as is tradition, I forget about power and water. Right, water. Water's nice and simple. We can just run a pipe down that way, nice and simple. Power-wise, I'll just quickly get a line over there. And done. I hope. Good. Right, City McCityface's first official airport. Let's just name it. City McCityface Airport. There we are. Let's see how many passengers we get now. So now that's done. We still don't have any more. What's this? Not enough customers. Oh, well. Oh, no, that's not a fire. That's just the crematorium operating. Easy enough to get those ones they're confused. Still, things are developing here quite nice. I'm guessing residential demand is just being satisfied by all of these buildings being upgraded. And speaking of which, I can get rid of this freaking turbine now. Go away, you're ruining the land value. Any others we can get rid of? Not yet. That's all done. I suppose I should get round to actually putting in some more road networks. Have I left enough room over here? Because I didn't actually take this one into account. I did, just about, thankfully. So, if I sort of do one and then sort of connect it to here, and then this one carries on down here. Or I could have it sort of become a bridge of sorts, and then we can have the on-off ramps here in the middle-ish. Could do that. Huh. It's nice. Speaking of which, oh, 5 wins. Oh, yes. Los Ritos, San Vegas, Santa Palma, Las Rico, you all suck. Las Rico, lost Rico. Yeah, you lost Rico. Oh, yes. Well, so far making a very tidy profit from all these winning matches. It's glorious. Hello, those are first planes. We're actually serving passengers, admittedly only 5, but it's still more than 0. I should actually put a metro line here. Or some sort of public transportation. And I don't actually need the road to be that long now that I think about it. There you go, you can stop there. And all the cars can just disappear. That works as well. Metro lines, by the way, I could have its own sort of unique line here that just comes off from the green line or something. I'll do that. Directly opposite the terminal, I guess. Please don't get a slope too steep warning. There we are. And a new line done. Actually, I want to go in the opposite way, don't I? Yeah, I can essentially just have it connected. That just doubles back on itself. Okay, that's a bit irritating. Okay, I need to quickly adjust this, and instead, I think it might work better if I have it connect like that. Let's see if this works any better. So, new line. Oh, it still goes that way, annoyingly. But can I then do that? Okay. It's only a unique colour. It can be... I'm running out of colours here. Just white. It's the white line. There you go. Add another vehicle just because I can. Alright. And, oh, there's a plane. There's a plane. It has 1 passenger on it. Imagine that. I've been the only passenger on a bus before, and it was interesting to essentially have my own sort of chauffeur bus driver as I was the only passenger on a plane. But on a bus, but imagine being the only passenger on an entire plane. That would be quite an experience. I could also delete it in midair if I wanted. And just have everyone just plummet to the ground as the plane just vanishes from a... Oh, whoa. Whoa! Look at this. Where are all you people coming from? The airport, obviously. Duh. Good lord. Seeing all those cars disappear out of there, that was unexpected to say the least. That is the problem. They do have to, quite annoyingly for them, double back because I made the road a bit too long. Oh, hello. 4 passengers on there. Oh, look at all these people. Nice. 63. Very good. And hopefully once this area of the city starts expanding, we'll get even more passengers going in and out. Lovely. Maybe we'll even have room for another airport over here. We'll see. By the way, Airport Island is a success. And hello, 67. Now the airport's getting fully established. We're getting lots of passengers. Glorious. Now speaking of which, how are the metro lines doing? Do we have any passengers on those? This one, we've got some people on the green line. And here, we've got some on the red. Anyone? Okay, it's nothing compared to what we've got here yet, but we're still getting people. Good. And we've got quite a few tourists coming in on the airport as well. Right, still no zoning requests. People are more than satisfied. Hello, that building is on fire. But thankfully the fire brigade is here right now and it's all good to go. So people are so far more than satisfied with what they've got here, which is good to see. So I suppose all I've really got left to do is to set up some more roads, as always. So, road networks. If I continue to have this hug the beach and then turn into a bridge over here and then continue on this way, I guess. We'll see. I'm going to try that. Just hug the beach. I've got tree huggers and I've got beach huggers. And that. And that. And then do a sharpish turn, become a bridge. This should be far enough for a successful on-off ramp. And then go back onto the water. From there, continue on, becoming a beach road, before eventually snaking round. We won't have any room for on-off ramps along this road, but if we do this, hug it tightly, continue to do that, and then snake back. This is probably going to be a bit close. We'll see. Can we fit ramps? Slope too steep. No, we need to have it a bit further away. Which is a shame, really, because that curved quite nicely there. Okay. I'm not sure if this is any yeah, because it does that now, and that's irritating, but I don't think this is actually much better, really. Oh, we can make it. That maybe. Get rid of this and just have it connect like that. That's much smoother, but I think the position of this is too close. That's the problem. It's not going to work as long as it's that close, unless I get particularly... This is way too close. No, I was actually going to do... I forgot. I was going to do it here. Right, so I ruined all those perfectly good curves for nothing. Right, let's see if I can rebuild them then. Oh, that's just... that'll work for now. Right, now, let's actually kind of hope that this actually works. So... I could technically do that. Okay, that's that. And swap it over. Please work, please work, please work, please. No! Oh. Right, I hadn't actually taken into account these massive elevation changes. I didn't think it was this low. Right, we're going to have to quickly adjust this. Whoops. Okay, that's my own stupid fault. Let's really hope that we can get this bridge up high enough, because I kind of doubt it, to be honest. I can... Ooh, actually. Well, that's... Eventually this actually goes down somewhat, but while this is on a stable elevation. But let's see if this works, which I really hope it does. Yes, it works. Okay. Nice. All right, my first bridge on-off ramp. Well, it's interesting to say the least. Glorious. Okay. So that settles up quite nicely, and here I suppose I can do something. In fact, since I don't need to worry... Right, so now I figure where the on-off ramp's going to go, I can probably... Maybe if I rebuild these, and have this one, see if I can have it go a bit further away, like that. And then this one can... go like that. Although the fact that they won't connect here is a bit awkward in terms of traffic flow, because they'll be doubling back on themselves, so I'll probably want something going down the middle here. And then like this. And then like that. And this one kind of has to continue on from that way, but if I maybe make a few adjustments. Okay. Snake it down a bit. Snake it across. No, hang on. Quickly readjust that, because that didn't work too well. Hang on. And then like that. And like that. And, well, that works, I guess. And then something straight down the middle, I guess. Down. 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 Yeah. And we've got some spaces there as well if we want to build anything bigger, like these, which are a bit too big, but... Oh, and then I can just have a road going along here. But for the time being, before we do that... Oh, all these green buildings are coming over here. This one's just called The Company. An ominous name. The Company. And, oh, crap. Yeah, people are using this now. A bit too much. Oh dear. Yeah, I should have suspected that there would be a lot of traffic problems coming up along this route. Especially since on here, they're having to slow down to take the corner, and on here. What if I deleted this? And there we go, you're on. We just invented flying cars. So if they come down this way, it will take them a bit longer. This is also a problem because everyone's trying to turn. I need to give them a better access onto the highway from here. So that might be one way to solve the problem. Even is to hopefully just do that. That is where you're going, isn't it? Oh, someone's used it. They're using it now. Oh, Christ. Right, this entire bridge is just completely backed up because of this. Guys, turn right. If you want to get onto the high... These people, you're getting to the same place. You're just essentially taking a longer and more obnoxious route in doing that. Well, lots of people are using this now, which is good. But people are now clogging up this area, and thereby clogging up the bridge, and they're using it here as well. Wait, what? Coming off the bridge, going down this way, and then some of you are going back on it. Are you just using this for a massive... Oh, Christ alive. Oh, no. All these police cars are backed up. Oh, no. Oh, my... Any illusions of this being a good development have just been shattered. This one junction. Oh, it's flowing now. Ish. Okay, I think there's just a lots of people who are just programmed their route to go this way. So now that they've all gone, they're now all using this. So maybe if I now rebuild that ramp and try to give it as much of a curve as... In fact, hang on, slope too steep. If I try to make it as much of a smooth curve as possible so they don't have to slow down. So we'll back up for a while as lots of people have now just programmed themselves to use this one route. But once we get more people who are slowly coming... Oh no, the emergency services are blocked up. I'm so sorry. I'm a horrible city designer. That much has been blatantly obvious. There's the crime site. And they can't get to it because they're stuck on the bridge. So far, I should find a place to put in another bridge so that people don't all use this one area. I suppose I could see about trying to fit one along here. Maybe. If I upgraded this to a large road or something. I don't know, but let's see. Are people using this now? They haven't had the chance to. Oh boy. Oh no, we're losing people. No. Why? Is everyone dying because of this? Oh, wait, it's seeing some use. People are getting onto it now. This place is still flowing, so that's been fixed, thankfully. Oh, and this is actually flowing much better than it was previously. Maybe it's just the sudden influx of people. Alright. Good. Aha! It's seeing quite a bit of use now. It's clearing up. It's clearing up. They're moving. They're steadily moving. Alright, so if we give this time, then hopefully... Oh no, it's starting to back up again due to volume. And people trying to switch lanes obnoxiously. Yeah, stop! Don't switch lanes there. You're clogging everything up. Okay, this part right here, this is all your fault. Yay. Okay, and no, now it's just... Oh, I'm gonna need to do some work in thinking of this. Oh no. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm gonna call an end to this episode here as we witness something that plagues me in every single City Skylines game ever. Traffic. Oh, it's flowing again now, thankfully. I don't know. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I sincerely hope that you enjoyed and that you will join me for the next episode where hopefully we might figure out some sort of solution to this. We'll get the rest of the road sorted up along here. We'll admire our airport a little bit further, which is hopefully still sending it. We're getting people moving. And maybe we'll get... Now, we've got a tiny bit of residential here because all this place appears to have filled up quite nicely, and this one as well. So we'll see about getting some people moving into other areas of this island and then causing even more traffic problems. So what are you complaining about? Not enough customers, I guess. It's gone. Yeah. Alright. I'll hope to see you then.